If you're a man over 50, you know the feeling. It's 2 or 3 in the morning. The house is dark. It's quiet.
Not again. Not again.
But you're wide awake, making that groggy, all too familiar trip to the bathroom. Again. For years, you've probably been told it's your bladder or your prostate, or maybe that it's just a non-negotiable part of getting older. But what if I told you that for millions of men, that's just not the whole story? What if the real reason you're not sleeping through the night is hiding in plain sight, at the complete opposite end of your body? The problem isn't your bladder. The problem is your legs. And in this video, I'm going to show you the simple, science-backed fix that can help you solve this problem for good, starting tonight. There's a medical name for waking up multiple times a night to pee: nocturia.
And it's incredibly common. It doesn't just wake you up, it disrupts your most vital, deep stages of sleep, leaving you feeling exhausted, foggy, and just not yourself the next day. It's more than an annoyance. It's a thief that robs you of your energy, your focus, and your overall health. You've likely tried all the standard advice. You stopped drinking water after 6 p.m., even when you felt thirsty. You cut out that evening coffee or beer. Maybe you've even spent money on supplements that promise the world for your bladder or prostate. And yet, you're still waking up like clockwork. The frustration is overwhelming. You feel like you're doing everything right, but nothing is working. You start to think that this is just your life now, a future of broken sleep and being tired all the time. But that's because we've been focused on the wrong organ. The bladder is just the messenger. It's like blaming a fire alarm for the fire. Your bladder is simply telling you it's full. The real question we need to ask is, why is it filling up so fast, night after night? For a huge number of us, the answer is a process called peripheral edema, or more simply, fluid pooling in your legs. This is the aha moment. Let me explain the real causes. Think about your legs like sponges. All day long, while you're sitting, standing, or walking, gravity is pulling fluid down into your lower body. Blood, water, and other fluids slowly build up in the soft tissues of your feet, ankles, and calves. You might not even see any obvious swelling, but it's there. In some cases, a surprising amount of extra fluid can be hiding in your lower legs by the end of the day. Your circulatory system, especially your veins, has to work hard against gravity to push all that fluid back up toward your heart. Now, what happens the second you lie down flat in bed? Gravity is suddenly out of the picture. Your legs are now level with your heart and kidneys. All that trapped fluid that was stuck in your legs all day is suddenly released back into your bloodstream. Your kidneys sense this rush of fluid and do exactly what they're designed to do. They kick into overdrive to filter it out. They start producing urine at a much faster rate to get your system back in balance. That urine goes straight to your bladder, which fills up fast. And that's when you get the signal. It's 2 a.m. and you have to go. This isn't really a bladder problem. It's a plumbing and timing issue. Your body is trying to process a whole day's worth of backed up fluid during the hours you're supposed to be resting. So what's the solution? Is there a solution? Let's look at the 3-part fix. So if the problem is fluid pooling in your legs by day and getting processed by night, the solution is beautifully simple. We just need to get that fluid out of the legs before we go to bed. By doing this, we let our kidneys do their job in the evening while we're still awake, leaving our bladder quieter for the long haul of the night. We can do this with a simple 3-part routine that takes less than 15 minutes and doesn't require any special equipment. It's all about working smarter by using your body's own mechanics. Number 1, the gravity assist, leg elevation. The first and easiest step is to make gravity our friend. Just propping your feet on an ottoman won't cut it. To really make this work, you need to get your legs elevated above the level of your heart. The classic legs up the wall pose is perfect for this. Just lie on the floor or your bed and swing your legs up so they rest vertically against a wall. If that's not comfortable, you can lie on your back and prop your legs up on a tall stack of pillows. Do this for about 10 to 15 minutes, roughly an hour before you plan to sleep. You can read, listen to a podcast, or just chill out. During this time, gravity will do most of the work, draining the pooled fluid from your lower legs and sending it back into circulation for your kidneys to process right away. This single passive step is a game changer. Number 2, the second heart, seated calf pumps. Your calf muscles are often called the second heart for a good reason. Every time they contract, they squeeze the deep veins in your legs, creating a powerful pumping action that forces fluid upward against gravity. Walking is great, but we can supercharge this effect with a targeted exercise. About 30 minutes before bed, after you've elevated your legs, sit in a sturdy chair. 1. Sit with your feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart. 2. Keeping the balls of your feet down, slowly lift your heels as high as you can. You should feel a good squeeze in your calves. 3. Hold that squeeze for a second. 4. Now, and this is key, lower your heels back down slowly, taking about 3 seconds to get back to the floor. This controlled movement is crucial for the pumping effect. Do 2 sets of 20 reps. This simple 90-second exercise actively pumps out any leftover fluid that leg elevation might have missed, waking up your circulation and making sure your lower legs are fully drained.
Quick pause. Before we continue, here's something worth knowing. If you've been feeling frustrated or even embarrassed about changes in bedroom performance, sensitivity, stamina, or desire, you're not alone. And it's not your fault. There's a 100% natural solution that's already helped thousands of men feel confident and energized again. No pills, no injections, no procedures, no surgery, no risky shortcuts. Just a simple, easy home remedy you can make at home, designed to support what researchers are now calling the manhood molecule, a key factor for arousal, blood flow, and lasting power. Find out more. There's a link in the description and in the pinned comment. Check it out. It could be the very thing you've been looking for. Okay, now, let's get back to today's topic.
Number 3, the control center, pelvic floor Kegels. Now that we've handled the volume of urine, let's talk about improving control. As men age or deal with things like prostate issues, the pelvic floor muscles can get weaker. These are the muscles that support your bladder and control urine flow. When they're weak, you might feel a sudden sense of urgency or like you can't fully empty your bladder. Kegel exercises are the answer here, but a lot of people do them wrong by squeezing their glutes or abs. The key is to find the right muscles. The easiest way to identify them is to try and stop your stream the next time you're urinating. Those muscles you just used, those are your pelvic floor muscles. Once you've found them, don't make a habit of doing it while peeing. That was just to find them. Here's how to do a proper Kegel. 1. Sit or lie down with an empty bladder. 2. Squeeze those muscles you found. Imagine you're lifting them up and in. Hold that contraction for 3 to 5 seconds. 3. Relax the muscles completely for another 3 to 5 seconds. The relaxation part is just as important. 4. Repeat this 10 times for 1 set. Try to get a few sets in throughout the day. Strengthening these muscles gives you better bladder control, helps reduce that gotta go now feeling, and ensures you can empty your bladder more completely. It's the final piece of the puzzle for a more peaceful night. Let's close off and bring it all together. So there you have it, a complete system that tackles the root cause of nighttime urination for so many of us. This isn't about dehydrating yourself. It's about understanding your body's plumbing and using simple, targeted movements to work with it. Here's my challenge to you. Try this 15-minute routine tonight. Elevate your legs, do your calf pumps, and practice your Kegels. Give it a real shot for 1 week. And if you found this information helpful, hit that subscribe button. Share this video with a friend who you know is struggling with this. They don't have to suffer in silence or think it's just something they have to live with. Leave a comment below and tell me how many times you usually wake up. Then, come back in a week and reply to your own comment with your new number. Let's prove, together, that a full night's sleep is not a thing of the past. I want to leave you with my closing thoughts. Waking up multiple times a night doesn't have to be your life sentence.
Not again.
You don't have to accept being tired as your new normal. By understanding that the problem often starts in your legs, you can finally apply the right solution. You have the power to take back your sleep, reclaim your energy, and wake up feeling rested. It all starts tonight, with a few simple steps that can make a world of difference. Watch the video now on your screen, where we dive deep into the incredible world of functional mushrooms and their targeted benefits for men's health. From supporting peak energy levels and cognitive focus to maintaining hormonal balance, immune resilience, and even stronger erections, these natural powerhouses offer a game-changing advantage for the modern man.